Everyone, Mr. Lockwood here. Today I'm going to do something different. I have for you a Klom 18-in-1 pick set review. This is a pick set that sells for, let's go to the top of the ad, it sells for $17.54 Australian dollars from banggood.com, and it says 18 in 1. If we count the tension tools, it's actually 20. The little wallet for it makes 21. We get pressed and folded Z-bar, a punched out flat Z-bar for dimple locks. Both of them are pretty trashy. If you give the rod Z-bar a quick hit with a file, it'll fit into locks a lot easier anyway. It's sold as stainless steel, but it's not. You can see on the handle, and I don't know how well that's going to come through, but there's staining already on the shank, staining being rust. They are attracted to a magnet, and they are chrome plated pot steel. I changed the profile of this one to turn it into a hook, and the second I hit it with the diamond disc on the Dremel, it flaked off some chrome and exposed the dull grey pot metal underneath. Having said that, they are rigid enough, they seem to be strong enough to hold up to a little bit of picking so far, what I've given them. I was just going to guess at their thickness, but I bought a set of calipers, so I may as well use them. Okay, zero that out. And at the handle end we have 27 thousandths. At the tip we have 27.5 thousandths. A little bit further back, 27 thousandths. 26.5 on that hook. 26.5 on that hook. So just to average it out, it's 27. I'd say they're around 27 thousandths. 27 thousandths. I'm happy with calling that 27 thousandths. Not the thinnest set in the world. They won't get you into ultra paracentric locks. We have, for the 18 picks, you get 5 differing profile hooks. Some have a little bit more lift than others. One of them has a ball tip, which isn't anything spectacular, but it does work surprisingly well. You get 2 kinetic rakes, or 3 if you count the half diamond as well. A triple peak, a double peak, and a single peak, or half diamond. A figure 8, a double ball, a snowman, whatever you want to call him, rake. And then you get 9 of these 45-degree, don't know if they're hooks or if they're for dimple locks. They have, on most of them, a cutout in the tip. I'm not sure whether that's for positive location on the tip of pins, or if that's for picking the outer pin in a pin-in-pin dimple lock. My idea when I ordered this was to change them into hooks, or maybe even modify them to fit as proper flags. May or may not work, I don't know. Time will tell. They're pretty light, they don't have overly awesome handles. injection molded plastic. You see the injection artifacts, or the molding artifacts, and they're not very consistent with the injected plastic in the holes which go through the tang. This is one that I ran over a Dremel diamond disc to change the profile, and it flaked, exposing the pot metal underneath. Either way, for $17.54, can't really complain. The wallet that they come in is just a cheap one, zip closed, so it will hold them, but doesn't zip totally closed. And because of the way they just sort of sit in their little pockets, there's no elastic and it's not a very firm or snug fit. They will shake around and quite likely lose a pick or two at the top if you use them as a road set. Hi cat. You have a 5-pin Ilco removable core. Overset. At least it feels like it was overset. Go with the 5-pin first. ABUS 83. One of these pins hasn't set properly. I can feel it. There we go. And another ABUS 83 with a 6-pin core this time. Which the bitting seems to not be suited to this type or this lift pick, because it seems to overset. So instead of struggling on camera with you, just grab a shorter profile hook and let's try their pressed steel wire. I'm not doing fancy picking, I'm just bitch picking them at the moment. And for a bit of a giggle, got a master lockout tag out. 6-pin. They are even at 27 thousandths, still thin enough to fit up the keyway, so we can pick from right off the bottom of the keyway. If I overset there. Okay, got a click from him, a little bit of rotation. Let's see what we can feel on the. Okay, there's a spool on 6, touch 5, going to a deeper set. No, trying to push past the spool on 5, leave 4 alone. Nothing on 3, nothing on 2. I think I may have been offset by 1 then. Okay, 6, nothing. 5. Again, trying to push past the spool. Okay, what do we got here? 4. There we go. So, nothing fancy, nothing special, but not that bad of a pick set considering the price point for a beginner, or if you wanted to have an emergency set to stick under your seat or in your glove box or something. They'll get you out of trouble in a pinch. And that's the Klom 18-in-1 pick set from banggood.com. Thank you very much.